Hi, this is video 206, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about economics of scale since we couldn't get to it in video 204. So, economics of scale is a phenomenon that happens when cost reduces as quantity of production or scale of production increases. Now, it is while people get things cheaper at Walmart than they get at other stores. It is why people get things cheaper at the Costco. It is why people get things cheaper at ShopRites. Think of any of the big companies, either retailers or manufacturers than small companies. This is an example that might be familiar to you. If you've ever printed things like t-shirts or water bottles or any print item, even printed cards, one of the things that happen is that if you're printing 10, you see how expensive it is. And then when you're printing 100, it's almost like you're paying sometimes almost the same price or just a few hundreds in the price difference. And you're like, why is it so expensive to create 10? And why is it almost the same price to create 100? Hmm. This is how economics of scale works. So if you're going to be competing on price, you have to make sure you probably have an advantage of economics of scale working for you. If not, it's going to be a race to the bottom. If you insist on competing on price too, one way to do it is to ensure that you're making up for your price reduction in the volume. So, is this a mass product that a lot of people can use? And is it something that you're not going to spend too much marketing, or when you calculate the marketing cost, it's going to be evenly distributed well enough that you're not making losses, even if you're at a lower price point? So, those are things you want to consider. Maybe also consider, like we said in the last video, 2 videos ago, upselling. Are there points where if you capture certain of these customers with the low prices, you can then upsell them or cross-sell things? Those are things that you can think about before competing or making your competitive advantage to be a prize one. What I do advise and I've seen work, a lot of these things that I'm learning is from some of the things that I've seen work too, is that quality trumps price. So if your quality is very, very, very good, think of it like this. If you're selling one thing for 5,000 naira to one person and it's great quality, and you're selling something of average quality that's 1,000 naira to a lot of people, you might make a lot of money selling that 1,000. But think about the cost of acquiring customers. If you acquire customers that can pay you 5,000, you do almost the same work, but you're going to be getting better returns at the end of the day.